What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here today, bringing to you guys my live reaction of One Piece manga chapter 978. Now, the chapter came out earlier this morning. Shout out to my boy Straw Hat Pad. Let me know the chapter dropped, so I can avoid, going into the dark side of Twitter by accident and getting spoiled. But we're here. It's been a little while, of course. I understand. Last week we had like the magazine break, or technically it was a magazine break with the whole COVID-19 situation over at Jump. So it's a double issue this week, which means we have this chapter. We're going to be on break next week afterwards for Golden Week, and then we go back to a regular schedule, I believe sometime around like May 8th, like the second week really of May. But we got this chapter to read. I need to know if we're going to get the information that we so desire, because I have a video I'm working on that solely relies on hopefully us getting information on the Flying Six, because I need that for that to go through and hopefully to make up for the lack of content that's going to be coming out next week, just because, the whole Golden Week situation and everything. But I need that. And then, there's so much stuff we learned from last chapter too, man. Kaido's hiding a child, which it sucks that he has to represent that guy from Memphis that I despise so much. But it is what it is. Hopefully his kid's not a bum, because if it's so... If Luffy has to be Pusha T in this situation, man, I have to rock with Pusha T, and I gotta rock with Luffy, as we all should. So, you have that, of course. The Alliance is already making their way to Onigashima. They drew up an ISO plan, and Luffy said, "Yo, just give me the rock. I'll take it. I'm gonna go score." So, I need to see how things are playing out. I miss my greatness. Without further ado, let's get into it. And also, real quick as well, if you guys haven't seen the recent One Piece video I put on the channel for the which devil fruit describes you the best, I would definitely go check that out. I really rarely ever do like things of that kind of nature in terms of like trivias, quizzes, that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, I got disrespected when making that. So if you want to put respect back on my name, please go check that out. And feel free to take part of the quiz and all that kind of stuff. So that being said, let's get into the chapter. I need the greatness, man. It's 7 in the morning. It's time to read. Alright, One Piece 978, introducing the Toby Oropo, or probably in the English version, introducing the Flying Six. So at the very least, we're going to get that, though. You see Chiffon and then Lola and stuff all together and everything, too, with the Capone's crew and everything here. Gang Bitches, Oh My Family, Volume 25. Thank you for saving our captain. So you're seeing, of course, Lola's crew right there, meeting up with everyone. You see a little, I'm about to call him Phil, man. Freaking Pez. Just looking relaxing over there and everything, man. Father and son gang, man. Gotti, Vito, and everything there. Alright. Very nice. Alright. Down. Okay. So, let's see here. It says at the beginning. So we're seeing right there with Law, right there with his submarine. So as planned, I will take you to the secret entrance. Yes. So secret entrance. So how do you know about the secret entrance? Well, I mean, you did say you showed us the looping thing. I'll follow what Law said. It's been 2 weeks too. Forgive me, man, because when you don't get the pinnacle of art literature, man, every week, sometimes it's tough out here, man. But you see all the rest of the samurai that joined up afterwards with Law. So you see him going through the waters and stuff, and you just see, well, of course, the weather's still in bad condition, and you see the snow as well, which kind of goes back to like our first true instances of like where Kaido was and stuff. Going back to when Drake was on the island and stuff for Onigashima, which is still crazy, man. That like how much foreshadowing it was that like this was actually Onigashima the whole time, going back to like Dressrosa and stuff. Like, get ready. See, there's the Ming. See my boy Zoro right there with the squad. We could get attacked at any moment. You see Hogoro right there with the rest of the samurai and the Yakuza there as well. Yo, you see that back? Well, it's not back to back, but side to side though. What you see with Kinemon and Denjiro, I really like that, man. Just because of the focus, since they're like the first two friends to like know each other and everything from back in the past. Are you underestimating us, Denjiro? If we were to fail, these past 20 years would have been in vain. Wahaha! It looks like you went through a lot, but it will be over soon. Yeah. Oh, look at those two, bro. Luffy and Kid. Bro, I know Luffy has like the look from Stampede, where he has like his hand on his hat. He's like, oh look, he's in Fire Island, and then of course with Kid, it just looks so menacing. Even though like it's a poorly drawn on the side, and well, it's more from like a the long point view and everything. Still, he looks so badass, man. With the smile and everything too. Yo, wait. I gotta zoom in. Hold on, I gotta zoom this up for a sec because of the way the setup is and stuff. You gotta show appreciation. Look how nice this actually looks for the design right there for Onigashima. Yo, you see like the skull. Of course, we know the skull for so long and everything, but this is like the outward version, basically, of his mansion, or because in the sense I'm playing Persona 5 and everything right now, the palaces and stuff. But still, so this is Onigashima, bro. This man's palace or mansion in a sense. The look. Wait, is that supposed to be the little fox Onimaru? I thought it was Onimaru for a sec because of the little fox thing that he has, but it's more like the statues and stuff. But man, this is actually a really beautiful shot. Like, it still captures like the true essence of Wano and everything, but of course the backdrop to it still has to play on like the ogres, the onis, and all that kind of stuff. Which, yeah, this is actually really nice. This is a huge ass katana. Just notice right there. It has like a little the little lights, I want to say the little lights that they have like in Japanese culture and stuff. They have hanging around places. Like, it has almost like a keychain on the sword. That's crazy. Interesting. Okay, it's gigantic. I've never seen it before. So this is Kaido's HQ. And then you're looking, I think, from one of the eyes and stuff, which shows like the people partying. It looks like they are not expecting an enemy attack. Have they yet to receive Kanjuro's reports? If we want to launch a surprise attack, it's now or never. Okay. Let me zoom out, because whenever you get the double page, you gotta like zoom in for the full details. You see Black Love Sanji right there. Shout out to Anthony Martial. Kaido's mansion is at the very bottom. Okay, so it's one of those things where it's like you have to instead of like no, his place is like Mementos. I'm gonna say this right now. Kaido's his home is essentially Mementos, man, at the very, very bottom. You gotta traverse through there. Kaido's mansion at the very bottom is a greater distance than we expected. If we are yet to be spotted, a counterattack would be best, but lookouts. Okay, Usopp just spotted it right there. Huh? I could see some ships. You see the rest of them all getting drunk right now, getting on the lean. I don't know who you are, but you know what, man? Go ahead and prosper. Hey, are you listening? Midori Boshi, Nemurisu. Was this from Robin? Hold on. There are some shadows over there, but not to worry. They've fallen asleep. Oh, no. Yeah, that's one of Usopp's attacks. I was like wondering, like, unless they had like Robin do her thing, but no. They were able to send a quick shot into the head and knock them all out. And of course, old girl falling asleep too. So they took care of any unnecessary annoyances that could have come into play. I understand the majority of the plan. But if we were to... Okay, I thought it was Luffy saying that too, because I was going to be like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You can say you understand the plan, you don't understand nothing. But Jim is was saying, if we were to arrive at such an amount of ships in such an open place, our rival will alert them. Be prepared to disembark at once. And you just see all of them getting ready. They got their nines, but instead they got their swords on them and everything. What? The ships are sinking? What happened to them? You see a whole bunch of just crashing right through the bottom. They must sink because we will not need ships to return back. What are you talking about? Unless they're all going to fit in the submarine? But if we had to run away, so what about the Sunny? Don't even think about it, idiot. We should manage to hide some ships. You guys disembark first. So unless they're going to do like what they did in Sabaody with the coding and stuff to submerge under, like... That's it. Because I don't know. Because then it's like, again, let's say, for example, if the Marines were to intervene at the end of the arc and such, they can get that thing sieged. You know what I mean? So, I trust Jinbei, man. As a helmsman, he'll know what to do. That's our guy. So, see the rest of the ships looks like they're going down. Well, completely being destroyed or going down. This shows the samurai's determination. Do not get spotted. Everyone, don't get caught in doubt. If we win or die, we should be proud to have challenged a Yonko. You see all of them coming through. This is going to look so beautiful in the anime, which I can't wait to get caught up on stuff since now it's on break as well, but still. But this is like really nice too, man. You see the rest of some of the samurai mixed in, of course, with some of the Yakuza as they're making their way through the bridges. I don't know. I love shots like these for whatever reason. Just like it's really beautiful. Huh? More? Since when did these guys appear? Oh, so they got. Well, of course, it's gonna be the grunts now going at it for sure at the very least. But wait, Chopper, look at the end of the bridge. What? Wait, he has a palace. Hold on. Wait. Nah, for sure Kaido is a Persona 5 stan. Hold on a second. First and foremost, before they even step past the other side of the bridge, they're still samurai. As they go through it, they take on the appearance of one of Kaido's crew. Obviously, it's the backwards effect of if you enter somebody's palace, you become a threat. In this case, you become one with the threat. But what the hell? I don't know if it's just supposed to be because of this little, the thing that's over it and stuff, like the little sign with the leap. Wait. I just noticed that right now. Is that Kinemon's ability or something, maybe? Because if not, then that's a weird thing that they have right there. And you see, yo, that looks so wild to see Kid with it on. Yo, Kid actually rocking like he looks like he would fit in with Kaido's crew, but luckily, you know, he's gonna hopefully put his head on Kaido's head on a pike. Hopefully by the end of the arc. What is this? Fa. It's how our enemies dress like. That has to be Kinemon's thing for sure. Doing that, because unless that's Kaido's, that's kind of crazy. You have something like that. But then again, it's like if you get jumped, but it's Kaido, man. Kaido knows no one's gonna jump him. Like, you know, truly outside of what we have right here. Yeah, see right there. It's my secret technique. Kane's Grand Store. Okay, that is, you know what? Kinemon's smart as hell, man. That is smart as hell. So you have that thing, go over it, and you dress up as if you're part of Kaido's crew. That is smart as hell. Now, of course, are the grunts going to realize afterwards that that's, you know, Killer, Kid, the rest of the guys are not really part of Kaido's crew? We don't know. You guys may look like pirates, so attack as you please, but just know the enemy outnumbers us about 1 to 5. I highly suggest you make use of my camouflage. Yo, and they actually look so beast. You know what's kind of crazy too? Because this is also foreshadowing. I forget the name of the cover page or like the chapter number and stuff. But do you remember the one where it shows like Luffy and the rest of the crew looking like Vikings and stuff, right, with the gear and everything on? It's kind of almost like it feels like it's playing homage to that cover page and stuff. And look at Nami. It don't matter if you put her in ally colors or enemy colors, man. She's always going to be like a 10 out of 10 in any fit that you put her in. Jesus Christ. And of course, Sanji with the hearts and stuff. But you know what? In this case, really 2 cases, really. I'm giving Sanji the benefit of the doubt for this arc. But I share him in the sentiment that, yeah, Nami's a 10 out of 10. However, my technique will revert you back to your kimonos as soon as you take off your costume. Or if they get destroyed, comrades. Try to avoid as much confrontation as possible until we reach the castle and our final battle begins. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, man, that's by the time we get into the first fight, that's all going to switch up. Yeah! Let the war rain down fortune. Let the war rain down fortune on us. Everyone's already getting all psyched up. It's the annual Golden Kagura Queen. You see, okay, so Orochi's already in his form. Queen. Hey, yo, you see Apu right there, mixtape season. Listen, man, if you got a whole lot of red, you better drop that album for me if Cardi won't do it. So here I am. Yeah, Queen. If I get skinny, I'll get too pretty. So, should I stay big? Psst. Funk. Okay, Onigashima. Let me go zoom in because it's double spread. Hold on that. Let me see. Funk. Okay, Onigashima. You see him at the very top and stuff. You see the rest of, like, I guess, like, his squadron and stuff all at the bottom. Like, yeah! Are you guys getting hyped for this evening, waiters? Yeah, those who are waiting on a smile, the waiters. And the pleasurers. Yeah, the comedians who lost on their gamble. And then those who obtain power, the gifters. He said, yeah, so, okay, so, of course, like, we see from, like, the pecking order and everything, you know, of course, the pleasures, or, the gifters really the ones who actually benefited from getting a smile. The pleasures who had got The chance to take the smile did not get the rewards, and then the waiters are the ones that are just, as I said, they're waiting. But that's like his division and everything too. But that's a nice double spread right there. Shinchui, you see the Gifter Elite, the Shinuichi. Hold on. So that's what they're called, Shinuichi. I don't know if they're going to be anything prevalent though. But then again, it could throw my whole thing out. But no. Flying 6. My man did the Hulk Hogan. He's like, and though, yeah. Hold on. If you've seen the thing, I haven't seen WWE in so long, but I have seen that clip where Stone Cold is like saying like, if you want to hear the truth, give me a hell yeah. And because it's COVID-19, like no one's in the crowd, it's like a dead silence. That's basically what this is for Queen. Like, huh? Haha. They never respond. Yeah, haha. Let's ignore those jokesters. Now, you monsters. Numbers. Hacha kokikikiki. Gyun. You aren't synced up. Now for Orochi's crew. The Samurai Patrol. Yeah. The Oni Wanban. Yes. Finally, some guests that aren't such strangers anymore. Big Mom's children. Jesus Christ. The amount of people that are going to be on this island is insane. And you see it right there. I think, yeah, one of the dudes right there from the Miwari Gumi, which again, hopefully holds on to what I'm holding on for this video, man. I just need it to play prevalent. Huh? Queen is better off gone. Okay, let's go. Let's see what they got. Okay. He called us jokesters. Did you hear him just now? Stop. Shouldn't you be finding new ways to talk about fashion or something? It's worrisome. Ah, so fragile. What are you, my grandpa? Grandpa? Shut up. What if Queen were to die suddenly? Who would be up next in your opinion? So someone from within the Flying Six could take the rank of commander. Jesus Christ. So it's all they got in sort of. Wouldn't it be you, right? Hey, you see Drake right there? Nah, I'm not interested. Because you know what he's going to say at some point in the arc? I ain't going to be here. He's going to be like Matt Johnson, man. Because we know where his ties are really with. I'll be thankful if you pull out. That goes for the thorn in our side, page 1. You wouldn't want to leave. Huh? And there we go. Hold on. Let me get the nose right out. Yeah, look at them. Yo, and we got 2 body teams. Hold on, man. We out here? We out here? We out here, man. Let me read off these names, and then we'll go into the thing. So we have, on the right side, with her like a face, well, pretty much her mouth and stuff covered up, we have Uruti. Page 1, who, that's interesting. Page 1, they have him covered up with like a hat, well, like it has a hat on, like a black and white, and of course a little mask on himself as well. But covering up his part, why are they doing that though? I mean, that's just like his, so of course, we have that in his human form. So we actually have, he's the first of the actual, of the zones that we've seen all 3 forms of. I could be wrong if we've seen someone else before with all of like the 3 hybrid forms and stuff, but yeah, because we've seen him in his hybrid, him as a natural dinosaur, and then now technically as a human and everything there. We have Who's Who. We have Black Maria. We have Drake, and then we have Sasaki. Okay. Hey, Sasaki, if you keep on screwing around like that, I'll tear you apart. Seriously? Shut up. What? Can you 2 brats both be quiet for 2 minutes? Uli-chan doesn't back down from anyone. I like that. Hey, listen, I can rock with... Hold on. I think... Hey, Black Maria? I don't know, man. I might be rocking with this. Why do we have to wait like this after being called for? It's very urgent. Finally, an important demand from Kaido. Although the result from this is plain to see. Isn't this a family matter? She got the thigh gimmick going on. Wait, how big is Black Maria, though? These are things I need to know on information. Is Kaido dumb or what? Let's not cross that road. Crew of the 100 pirates, of the 100 beasts, the Tobi Roppo. They aren't in a position to leave now. Is there anything else? Nah, that's the end of it. But Jesus, though, look at this, man. I mean, well, of course, Black Maria looks like she's probably going to be like an actual true giant Unless, I don't know, but that's kind of weird just from the backdraw and stuff, because it makes her look like she is a giant, which, yeah, if that's the case, man, I can rock with it, man. Don't matter on size or nothing, you can make it work. But Uruti, though, I mean, listen, man, the thighs are impressive, definitely. Who's who? He got a sick design, man. I'm sorry, that's a kind of goatee design that he's rocking with. And page one, not gonna lie, his fit looks absolutely goats. Drake just feels like the outcast, though. Like, as we know exactly what Drake is and stuff, and where his ties originate with and everything. But yeah, he just fits out of place in some ways with them. And Sasaki, man, like, he could be in and out. Like, he could really like probably the top guy that's in the flying six, or he can be the one that probably gets knocked out the first. But off design, they look interesting. And I think it's given me enough right now to actually believe in something that I think is probably going to end up going down now in this arc that I can actually talk about hopefully within the next week or so. But yeah, this is, I would say, a great chapter for the most part. I mean, granted, we wait until near the end of the chapter to get more on the Flying Six. Obviously, we don't know any other information in regards to Kaido's son, which we're probably going to have to wait until after the break and stuff for that form of information. We know the whole thing that's going down now with them trying to get to Kaido's place, which basically is that of Mementos. If you want to get to there, you have to literally go down to the bottom. How they're going to protect the Sunny from getting like jumped afterwards and taken is to be seen and stuff. The whole thing with Kinemon using his abilities and stuff, right? The Grand Store, that's cool as hell, man. Because it's almost like if you're entering in someone's palace and you go from being like, in your normal fit to being that considered a threat. Instead, they're actually, dressing up as the threat. Which is going to be, at least it'll be easier for them to sneak in unless they're caught right away. So, but everything else just in general, man, I mean, like, this really is nicely set up. I mean, the whole stuff with Queen, I think that's going to look really, really well in the anime with the introductions and stuff. And granted, I wish we could have seen some of the actual numbers themselves, like, in their actual, like, appearance and everything. The Shinoichi as well, which are the Gifter Elites, I don't expect, like, I'll talk more on that when I end up getting into that video and stuff itself. But I would still say, great chapter. I'm going to go and say maybe an 8 out of 10 this week for me. I think it would have gone a little bit higher. I think at least if I had seen something with Kaido's kid to leave us up on. So we can kind of get an idea like what his role in the arc's going to be basically. And just like, a little bit more on Kaido essentially. But given the focus is going to be on the Flying Six, it makes sense. You give them the spotlight. Hopefully we get to maybe see a little bit more from them before they have their own collisions and clashes and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, we gotta wrap it up because unless I'm gonna be staying here for the next 30 minutes looking at Black Maria, man, because I'm in trance. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to the chapter. Let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know which of the Flying Six, aside from Drake, but of the ones that we see here, which is the one that you're rocking with the most off the design and just off the element that they give off and stuff. Let me know your thoughts on that. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece week in, week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. And again, if you haven't seen the One Piece Dole Fruit quiz that I did on the channel a couple days ago, definitely go and check that out. Would appreciate it. And hopefully, with the whole situation with COVID and everything, and work and stuff, I'll be able to work on that said video at least, so it makes up for the lack of content that we're gonna have in the next week or so with the Golden Week break. But until next time, I'll catch you guys next week for that, and if not, I'll catch you guys in 2 weeks time for 979. Hopefully, we get to see more afterwards with Kaido's kid and everything as we lead up to the great war to come at Onigashima. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.